What's sound with it, y'all? Today I'm gonna be showing y'all how to do a taper with braids at the top. So right here, all I'm doing is just taking the one guard close and knocking everything down just so we can start our fade. Here we just setting in our first guideline. I usually set my tapers at the ear. Alright, so now we're going in open. Alright, so right here, I'm going in with my 1.5 guard, basically just fading everything down so we could come in with our smaller guards and fade out the bottom one. Now we're going in with our one guard open and then close, just working the line out. Alright, so I decided to go back in with the 1.5 guard because I feel like the one guard made a little small line. Alright, so now I'm going in with my 0 guard open and then close. And this kind of gonna get the line out, but I'm gonna go back in with the half guard just to make sure it's out. Alright, so right now we're going in with our half guard just to make sure that the middle line is out. Alright, so right here I'm taking out the first guideline. I always go close first and then halfway. So right here I'm going in with my trimmer, just erasing everything and just cleaning up everything. Alright, so for the back, I'm gonna teach y'all a whole different way of fading. Just the technique that I always use. The steps are so easy, the fade gonna come out perfect every single time. So y'all just listen for this one. Alright, so right here we setting in the first guideline, balling everything out. So right here, all we're doing is just going in open, and we're going up about 1 inch. Alright, so this is where it get different in. Instead of fading down, we're gonna go in with our one guard open and make another guideline. Now we're gonna close our level just to make it easier to come in with the 0 guard and blend it all the way out. Now I'm gonna go in with my half guard open and then close, and after that, the second line should be out. And when you're trying to get a line out, make sure you use your corners too. Now that we got the middle line out, we're gonna go ahead and fade down on the top line. And first we're gonna go in with our 1.5 guard. Also, when you're doing a fade, make sure that you trim the edges up too. Then make sure you get a better line up, and you don't have to go over it as many times. done with the 1.5 guard. We're gonna go in with our 1 guard open to knock the guideline completely out. I did kind of close it a little bit just to make sure that I get the guideline out. And when you're doing this, make sure you use your corners too. Because we set in our first guideline with our soft trimming, you might not see the first guideline, but we still gonna go in and take it out with our clipper closed, then halfway. And now I'm going in with my trimmer just to erase the first guideline completely. Alright, so now we're doing the back line. It ain't really too much to say, but just keep it out as far as possible. Alright, so with the front line up, it's basically the same thing, not pushing it back. All you gotta do really is just put the trimmer where it makes sense to put it, basically. show y'all how to do a curve too. So you start at the first point at the top, and then you come from the bottom and you meet it. Also, make sure you go over the line as many times as you need to make it look good. Now I'm just going in with my razor to get all the small hairs that the trimmer didn't get, and to get the white line. And make sure you get the rest of the holding spray off his forehead too. Y'all can see, I know my nigga was looking rough. But as y'all can see, I shook my nigga all the way back. Alright y'all, so if y'all like the haircut, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, like, share, comment, all that, and follow me on Instagram.
I got 10 around my neck, 20 on my wrist, $1 million nut, $5 million kiss, pull up.